Hello, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, everybody. I was trying to run a couple of chores and go get my daily stuff done, and I forgot that zoning into ḽ훠 was going to trigger a cutscene immediately, so I didn't step foot to Rulu, and I didn't touch the ᴛᴍᴇs door. So I have been staring at Wolfgang's beautiful high-quality face for 30 minutes now, because I didn't know how else to handle the situation. Today's gonna look a little weird, possibly. I say possibly, potentially, because we're just gonna be all over the place today. My original plan is 12 to 3, playing Promathia, and then 3 to 6 doing Reborn, but pending how long Sharding the Angel goes for the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. Pokemon Mystery Dungeon? Yeah, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. Kirk is voicing over there today too, and Abiotic Factor has grown its dirty little claws to the back of my skull. And it's also Nanashi's birthday. So if Nanashi ends up doing some party games, I told him I would stop, drop, roll to hang out with the birthday boy. So if you're not already oh god, I almost forgot his fucking thing because I thought he changed it. If you have the ability, lurk here, vibe with him. Lurk him, vibe with me. I don't really care. But, he's the birthday boy. So make sure, go tell him happy birthday. Give him a follow if you don't already. He's fucking hilarious. He's one of the most entertaining people that I know that can hold a conversation. And it goes. But, he's a very chill guy, and he deserves it. And if he beckons the call, then I will absolutely roll over there. But until then, we have Chapter 3. We're halfway through Chapter 3 in Promathia. Last time we did all of our due diligence of running around. We went to Sandoria and did the Lubarans introduction. We went to Winders and we saw our 3 little Tataru try to find their father, all of which were completely wrong. And talking to Sid, which got interrupted by the disconnects, unfortunately. I am going to redub his cutscene that got trimmed off and then add it to the VOD. But the only thing he really told us is, he told us about the expedition. He told us about ḻģrič, and how the suspicions were that the expedition failed because ḻģrič, and then to go find the blue-haired girl, because Sid's fucking colorblind, to go find the blue-haired girl for more information, which he met purple-haired girl, which is Prish. Zoned into ḽģrič, and we are here with Wolfgang and Nagamolda to see what's happening next, because we're about to get to a very big core pinnacle point that's going to give us lots of information on the lore. Hopefully the drop rates of where we're going are generous, because it's going to suck dick if they're not. Alright. Sir, the airships are ready for departure. I will be traveling in a separate vessel. If he appears before I arrive, prevent him from escaping, but do not attack. Yes, sir. It is all working as planned. Now I will finally receive what is mine. And no, as funny as it would be, Nagamolda is not their father. That shit would be cursed, actually. We got Signet last time. I'm gonna smack the goblin for my daily, because I haven't been able to do my dailies. I keep forgetting to log in, and they've changed the login bonus drastically this past month, which sucks. So I don't think I'm gonna get too much from my daily shit anymore. Kinda butts. Stuck at work, but have a good stream. Thank you, Marka! Appreciate you. Ah, Perry. Just the woman I wanted to see. Hello. A young lady claiming to be precious acquaintances here. Perry, it is so nice to see you again. Have you not seen Prish about? Huh? You are searching for her as well. Yeah, you see what had happened was, I see. You wish to know more about the magicite gem that a peddler from Tasnavia sold to Bastok over 30 years ago. I do recall hearing stories of the Star of Tasnavia. Unfortunately, I never actually set my eyes upon it. I do not know what it is, or that the magicite was a piece of it. Magicite? Star of Tasnavia? Sir Aldo, you wouldn't also happen to know anything about the gem, would you? I've heard stories about a magical gem kept in Tasnavian Cathedral. If that relic is also the magicite, I wonder what way it's connected to the other magicite found around Vanadil. Deep within the Orc, Kudav, and Yagudo strongholds, there are doors that the beastmen guard with their lives. Beyond those doors lies a crystal emitting a strange, eerie light. If the beastmen were drawn to these crystals and chose those areas to build their towns, then the magicite in the northern lands is more than likely... Huh. Perhaps someone in Tasnavia knows something. However, we cannot leave without Prish. Oh, where could she have wandered off to? Leader! That girl! She's been taken to Dr. Momboros! What? What happened? It seems that she was attacked while visiting the temple of the goddess. Attacked? Prish! In very typical fashion, getting assaulted while going to go pray. Also, if you want to play Dispatch, play it censored, because I saw the clip of someone having full cock and ball on stream by accident. Yeah, no. I absolutely know that I have to play the censored version. If I stream it. I'm debating on playing it off stream, or maybe just like on Discord. When I figure that out, I'll definitely let you know, so you won't miss out. Accidentally having full cock and ball on stream is so funny, though. An acquaintance of the patient who was just brought in. That is correct. Where is she? Ah, you are also know the patient? You may accompany Perry. However, I must warn you, her condition is still quite unstable. It seems that she is suffering terribly. Prish! Wait, you are... Do you two know each other? This noble warrior is the one who brought in our unconscious princess. Sir Tenzin, the adventurer Perry, also seems to be acquainted with the patient. Prish, what ill fate has befallen you? Keeper... Prish? Of the Apocalypse. Keeper of the Apocalypse? Of what have you speak? Calling me. Stop! Get away! No! Her amulet! It's gone! You! Did you not see an amulet around my dear friend's neck? Without it, she... I apologize, miss, but by the time I had found her, she was without this amulet that you speak of. Impossible. Wait, Perry, would you show me your amulet? Please, I feel that the two may be connected in some way. It may be the only way we can save Prish. The patient's condition has stabilized. However, she shows no signs of awakening from sleep when she has fallen. In all my years as a doctor, I've never seen anything like this. Perry, do you truly feel that this all has some connection to the amulet? If only the mysterious boy who dropped it were still here, it might have helped us shed some light on the predicament in which we find ourselves. Boy? You do not mean the same boy in whom the Duke of Guard is searching for, do you? What is this? Have you also heard the rumors of the strange young man who disappeared days ago? While visiting the palace, I was told of a certain dangerous boy. I see. So this boy carried with him an amulet similar to that of the girl. This could be why she was attacked. But Prish's amulet was given to her by Cardinal Mildrian. It's preposterous to think that the Cardinal will be associated with any crimes. Cardinal Mildrian of the Tasnavian Cathedral? Yes. Long ago, the Cardinal gave the amulet to Prish after she had been badly injured in an accident. She said it was to protect her. But even that day, she has not been without the amulet. But why would anyone wish to steal it? Perhaps it was the boy who stole the patient's amulet. However, just days ago, I heard that the boy was recently spotted in the ruins of ᴛSōɁ, located deep within the dreaded northern lands. What? Are you positive? A soldier I treated for hypothermia mentioned that his party had seen him alone in the ruins. When the Duke of Guard learned of this, they did set out for the northern lands at once. So the fourth crystal lies in the ruins of ᴛSōˋ. I have no time to lose. Wait! Before you set off on your journey, I must inform you that the ruins are controlled by an organization known as the ᴛSōŨ. You should probably consult with them first. I see. Thank you for this information. Good day, Doctor. The ᴛSōɁ? The Shindoodoo? Alright, okay, I need the chip before I can talk to the ᴛSōɁ lady. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. So we are about to be introduced to a very important character who is also a summon or primal, if we want to use Final Fantasy terms. He will be very familiar to you. And he's one of my favorite technical baddies. by technicality. He's also gonna be one that I struggle a voice for. We might just have to slap on the the brutal attempt of the the Bahamut voice. Because as much as I would love a suave growl voice for him, that is a little bit beyond my caliber. And by a little bit, I mean a lot. Before we go meet him, we need to grab a chip, and then we need to return the chip to the ᴛＳōḻis so they can give us a key. By fighting these big ugly beasts, Thrasher. These guys used to make me so uncomfortable. Was really hoping it was gonna be first try. Not second try either. Awkward. Oh. Not liking this. Not liking these odds. Not liking these odds. Please give me the chip. Huh. Why did my map disappear? What have I done? Oh. I was about to say, if you're loading a cutscene, I don't want it. Alright. This time for sure. Come on. There we go. Alright, awesome. Easy. I think so. I have to trade this in like 10k gil. Oh, 500 gil. Go over here and tell them I found a chip in their designated areas. Hello, ma'am. I have a chip that I would like to exchange for access. I have a chip that I would like to trade for access. Talk to her first? Oh. What? Do you want to explore the towers of ᴛＳōḻis? That shouldn't be a problem. We've recently opened those ruins to all explorers. However, the ᴛＳō虜s is currently conducting an investigation on the deeper areas of the central tower, and we can't have pesky adventurers running around getting in our way. Though, if you were to scratch our backs, we wouldn't have any problem scratching yours. It just so happens that the ᴛSō虜s is searching for a certain jewel that's very popular in the northern eastern countries. What kind of gem is it? Well, they're thin, hexagonally shaped, and come in rare colors like carmine and cyan. I heard that rich people like to decorate their turbans with them. They even say that some emit a strange light that shoots from their centers, even though I've never seen it happen before. Luckily for you, we've been finding a lot of those jewels in the other towers of Soja. Unfortunately, some strange device in the palace seems to weaken even the strongest of our members. That's where you come in. Now, if you were to find one of those and bring it back to me, I'm pretty sure I could convince the boss to allow you to access the central tower. Okay, you take my chip now? Up lumber, the chip. Well, what do you know? This is exactly what we've been looking for. You know, you're not a bad treasure hunter. Did you ever think about joining the ᴛSōɁ? But you'd probably get bored really quick. Anyway, take the pass. It'll give you access to more sensitive areas of the ruins. But I'll warn you one last time, the central tower ruins are still under investigation. Don't expect any search parties if you get lost. Pass, 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 pass. Now we get to go back. Oops, wrong A. And then after all of this is done, we go back to Monbaro. Monbaro. Oh. You need... Surely it's fine. I'm thinking if we're lucky, a solid 3 hours should be enough to get through. Like, chapter 4 is like really easy. Chapter 5 is another long one. I think chapter 5 is arguably the longest chapter, because much like chapter 3 where it bridges out and you have to go do something for Cindoria and Vastok, chapter 5 requires you to do fights for Cindoria, Winters, and Vastok. Because I want to say it's Sheik's, the Eft, Sheikrazee, I'm thinking Snow. Oh, and Provimon too! We have to do another Provimon in chapter 5. So chapter 5 is a really, really big chunk. But we should be able to blitz through the rest of this because this is the last part of chapter 3, and chapter 4 is really short. So we'll say that chapter 5, completing chapter 5 is our goal today. So we can do that, and then chapter 6 and 7 could be done in one sitting. And then chapter 8 has a lot of running around. A lot of running around that I won't be able to go without aggro for, if I'm remembering correctly, because I think the all-to-you areas, they'll still be easy prey to me. And they cast big magic that can fry me like an egg. But we'll worry about that when we get there. But that definitely means that we would be finishing Chains of Promathia quite on time to our schedule, which is surprising. I'm glad that it'll play out that way, hopefully. Because if we do chapters 6 and 7 Monday, and then do chapter 8 Wednesday, and then we can just fuck around for the last Saturday. It would be an interesting twist. Excuse me, bots. Excuse me. Pardon me. Are you guys ready for the drama? Hi, Rev. Playing retail? Yeah. Perry, were you able to locate the fugitive boy? I must have searched this entire landscape surrounding this tower. However, I was unsuccessful in uncovering any traces of him. All that remains is this area that lies ahead. What is this chill in here? Excuse me, Vincent, that's a portal. It's a little brisk. But how are you, Rev? I whittled away from Horizon, and then I got the super itch to want to play things that I haven't played yet in 11. So I've been on retail. And then I had this grandiose plan to do all of Rise of Zillard and Chains of Promathia on stream. So I'm slowly working my way through. Obviously, I know everything between Zillard, Promathia, and Treasures. But I was never able to finish Wings of the Goddess, because when I quit is when they were releasing Wings of the Goddess in chunks. So anything beyond Mission 8? I think Mission 8 is where Aqualia is introduced. I love him so, and I want to learn more about him. And then literally anything else from, like, Secrets of Alduin, Rhapsodies, and everything else I have not touched. So I'm very excited to get to the parts where it's gonna be new information for me. I'm so excited. Still on Horizon. How is Horizon? Have they have they given you guys a treasures update yet? Two weeks. Trust. What is the purpose of this place? What sort of dark rituals were performed here? Are we not alone? It cannot be. She's supposed to be resting in the infirmary in Juno. Here comes my boy! And that boy. So, you're the one who saved me. What? Am I supposed to give this to... Wait! What are you conspiring with that boy? None of your fucking business, Tenzin. Traitors! There is no escape! The terrestrial avatar of dreams. Diabolos? Which can only mean we're already inside his dream. I would go back to Horizon, but like I'm at that point of where I'm like in the in-game territory because I've done just about everything. I was originally gonna try and get everything to 75, but just the necessary means of everything being party-based, and I got tired of people, to be honest with you. Like, there was a good set of people, and there's still really good people there, but I don't know, man. Anyone that wasn't Apuk, just category-wise or GM-wise, just rubbed me the wrong way. Oh, you're moving. You're not supposed to move, buddy. Please come back over here. Yeah. I didn't want to risk it glitching and dropping me through the fucking floor. Your efforts are in vain, for this is nothing but a dream. I am the ruler of the subconscious plane. What your dreams become my dream, and what I dream becomes your world. Now sleep. I will not let you drag me into your darkness. That flame. Phoenix! The blazing life force of the avatars flows through my blade. I, Tenzin, left my country from the Far East after hearing the warning of the avatars. The warning that the Keeper of the Apocalypse return was imminent. I have come here to request your assistance. Of the 5 crystals, 3 have been overcome by the emptiness. Is it not the duty of the 5 terrestrial avatars to protect the crystals? Let us join in arms and defeat the enemy of the light. Battle the emptiness? So, Phoenix still remains unwhole. And that is why she continues to feed people false hopes. All while forgetting the truths that lie in battles fought 10,000 years ago. False hopes? How could you say such a thing? Listen carefully, children of dawn. Emptiness is not without reason. It is a place set in the eternal scheme of the universe. lips. True reason is that which lies deep within your soul. Reasons that make you what you are. So if the emptiness is reason, then our souls are filled with... To defy the will of the Twilight God is to defy reason. Any attempts to escape from emptiness is futile. Now that the emptiness encroaches on your soul, you hear its voice. I hear the voice that calls back. The voice of the emptiness. The voice of the emptiness. However, there is no need for despair. 10,000 years ago, the Clue, too, lost all. It is then that I was born here, in the depths of their city. I am the ruler of dreams, and within my dreams, within my kingdom of dynamics, people can escape the harshness of reality. Emptiness consumed by the body, the soul lives on. It lives on in my way. The keeper of the apocalypse truly is on his way. There is nothing left on Vana'diel for the children of Altana. Nothing but annihilation. Now come. Save yourselves while you still have a chance. Let go of all that you know. Enter my world, as many others. The realm of dreams is paradise. Free from pain and strife. Shut up, you monster! Why would anyone want to live in your prison anyway? How do you know we can't defeat the emptiness, huh? Have you even tried? Fool. You have heard the voices of the emptiness, so you are aware of what lies beyond my dreams. And even so, you tell me you do not fear what you have heard? Why would I be afraid of that? I've survived beastmen attacks, huge explosions, and the fall of Tasnavia. People can do anything if they don't give up hope. Isn't that right, Perry? Why? Why do you remember what you saw in my world? It was I who led you to my realm. Was it you who led me to yours? That is true, then. The slight of that crystal. Aw, shit. Me going unconscious again. Really good at it. During the most important parts, just knock out. Are you alright? Brother, does it look like I'm alright? I was unable to stop the boy. But for what reason was he here? And what is the truth behind the words of Diabolos? Much is still unclear. I must return to Juno and find out if there's anything else that girl knows. Leave my daughter out of this! Let her sleep. She had a bad dream. She threw up. I'll probably wait for the crystal to load in. Zoom zoom. I still would have been quicker if not the same, but oh well! Funny overlink. Are we getting time soon? Only 60% move things. I need to figure out when the next 100% move is gonna be so I can get my might piece. Knock knock. Knock knock. You're here to see the girl. She's been awake for the past few hours. That's good! What do you think you're talking about?
There's no way that the Cardinal would... I know, but even if she did, I am positive there's a reasonable explanation. Oh, Perry, I cannot begin to express my gratitude for you saving Krish. She has informed me of what transpired that day. Possessed by an unknown beast within her own dream. You and Tenzin were able to bring her back. However, we still do not know what has become of the amulet she carried. I sense that the goings-ons of the past few days are but the tip of the iceberg. Perry, is there any more that you can tell us?
That is the question we should be asking you. What are your connections with the criminal that I, the Duchy, and Perry have been searching for? The boy who has been constantly eluded by the Ducal Guard? Where is he hiding? Krish, you must answer me. Why was that boy with you? And where has he disappeared to?
Hell if I know. But there is one thing I can say. I don't care if he's on top of Juno's most wanted list. If it wasn't for him saving my butt, I'd be pushing lilacs in the necropolis. Anyway, it's not the boy that I'm worried about. What are you gonna do about that monster in my dream? You said you knew what it was, right? Come on, spill it, old man. Why is that thing after me? Hello, Rizuru. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in.
Diabolos, terrestrial avatar of dreams.
A terrestrial avatar?
The terrestrial avatars are the 5 powerful gods born of Benadil and entrusted to protect her. Many eons ago, the 5 avatars fought a fierce battle within an evil presence that attempted to envelop and suffocate our world. There is a fiery bird of resurrection, Phoenix, whom the blade I carry at my side was blessed by. And then there is the ruler of dreams, Diabolos, the guardian of the moon, Finrir, the bringer of rainbows, Carbuncle, and the conqueror of the skies, Bahamut.
Bahamut?
You've heard of the legend of Bahamut? It just so happens that I've traveled across many miles of ocean to this continent in order to meet him, and request his assistance in stopping the Keeper of the Apocalypse.
Now that you mention it, when I went to Cape Ravine, I do remember Bahamut saying something about a keeper of some sorts. The Keeper of the Apocalypse. Krish, those are words you spoke while you were unconscious. All I remember is that before you guys arrived, that monster, Diabolos, talked about a song that sang of the Keeper. What was it called again? Memoria de ḻā SOᴍᴇs? The memory of the crystal. He also said that when the Keeper arrives, our pact will be fulfilled, whatever that means. And that's why he told me to see Bahamut as soon as possible.
Our pact? What could he have meant?
Beats me, I don't plan on going back there and asking him. But I do have a feeling that Bahamut could fill us in on the details. Why don't we go back to Tasnavia?
Back to Tasnavia? You mean to tell me you've come from the Marsquis?
That is correct. However, we were teleported here by Bahamut when we tried to speak with him.
What an excellent turn of events! It just so happens that I have required transport to Tasnavia from the leader of ᴛSōḻis. If it's all possible, I would like you two to join me and help me find Bahamut.
Oh, so you're the guy Alda was talking about. Well, I guess the more the merrier, right? We'll meet you at the ᴛSōḻis when you're ready to go.
Understood.
Oh, and you, Perry. I'll be holding on to this amulet just for a little while longer. You got a problem with that? Not at all. Hey, and when you're finished with your business here, why don't you come back to Tasnavia? You know the way, right?
The airship?
See you around!
I love how they just go. They just go.
Hey, by the way, we're all riding an airship. You know how to get there by foot, right? There's no reason why you would need an airship. You're legendary. You're just a tourist. Like, you got there unconscious one way, get there unconscious the other way. I am leaving a second character now, first is none. Oh yeah? Alright, and that should be chapter 4? Yeah. We gotta go talk to the Spatio. Mr. Daspito. I have to stay hydrated because we're gonna fucking talk to Bahamut again. He destroys any attempt I do at fucking growly types. Not that the goals is any better. Chapter 4: The Cradles of the Children Lost. And Meowth, that's right. Phew! It's good to be back home. Why the long faces? I'm back. Bring out the brew and grub. Something is amiss, Trish. Trish! Umia, you're alright. What's going on here, Justin? Did anything happen when I was gone? Well... Trish, Ultima, please come with me. There is something we must speak of. Oh fuck, I forgot the Sacrum is chapter 4 too. Grandparent. We have to go talk to Grandpappy while he scolds us for all of our wrongdoings. Ah, Harry. Welcome back to the safe hold. This may sound odd, but on behalf of the residents of Tasnavia, I would like to thank you. Were it not for your arrival on this island, we have been more than likely trapped here until our deaths, our existence unknown to those back on the mainland. And to think that I was reunited once again with my granddaughter, there's nothing that I could say or could do to express my gratitude. May I enter? Why, if it's not the young messenger from the Far East, you must be exhausted from your long journey. Welcome to our humble town. My name is Daspershi, Umia's grandfather. I thank you for your warm welcome. Tenzin, at your service. I traveled across the seas to Juneau in hopes of meeting Lord Bahamut. While there, I was fortunate enough to make acquaintances with both Umia and Prish. However, my mission is not yet complete. I require permission to leave the safehold so that I might continue my journey in search of the Conqueror of the Skies. Ah, I see. So you wish to speak with Bahamut? I apologize, but I must ask you to refrain from visiting the Avatar at the moment. Bahamut has built a nest, but a few moms away from the safehold. If anyone or anything were to disturb him, the results could be catastrophic to Tasnavia. Diplomat from Juneau, Nangmalada, should be returning from the Sacrum shortly. I request that you accompany him on his journey to Bahamut's lair. Until then, feel free to rest within our city walls. We shall try our best to meet any of your needs.
A diplomat from Juno? Understood. I shall wait here until he arrives.
But, sir, may I ask why I am not allowed to speak with Lady Prish? There's something I must ask her. However, when I attempted to enter her room, she became upset and sent me away. I apologize for her actions. While it may not show, Prish is cursed by a terrible sickness. I wish she would stay in the safe hold and rest, but her personality of hers will not let her do so. I am amazed that her body holds it all. Now that Nagmalata has promised the revival of trade talks with Juno, Tasnavia needs Prish to be healthy. I see. I did not know the situation was so grave. Did you, Perry? Sir, I will comply with your request regarding my journey to Bahamut. Please inform me when the diplomat has returned and further arrangements can be made. This is not good, Perry. I must meet with Bahamut before Juno dispatches its army. However, my hands are tied unless I can find Umia and speak with Lady Prish. Just break her door down. It's wood. Stop being a pansy. Fucking coward. This is one of the ones I have to change my FPS for, or else we're gonna get the stare. we don't wanna do that again. The stare, it's Ian. Hey Justin, how you doing? How you hanging? There's some drama happening. You got any insight on that? It is thanks to Prish that our nation has grown strong over the past 20 years. Without her, we would not be where we are today. Her presence is a special one, a miracle bestowed on us by the Dawn Goddess. However, there are now rumors that that miracle is about to fade. What will become of Tasnavia? Oh, you're looking for Umia. She probably went down to the coast. I must say, it is quite uncommon for her to argue with her grandfather like she did earlier. Oh, Lee gasped. An argument? She wouldn't harm a fly. I remember is... Okay, yeah, Orius first. But does anyone have any plans this weekend? Anything going on? We're supposed to be going to the movies after I get done with streaming today. We're gonna go see Rental Family. We'll see that tonight. Why are you not letting me change? You let me change it earlier.
There we go, finally. Like, why are you not letting me do the thing?
Harry, you were looking for me. Forgive me, I knew not what to do. In such times like this, I come here to sing. Listen, this wind will carry your thoughts and your dreams. It will rise up into the boundless sky and soar over the ocean, echoing across the entire world. Gentle Altana will hear your supplication and bestow her blessings upon you. When I was but a young girl, I came here to whisper a prayer to the goddess, and truly was answered. What's the matter with you? What are you so worked up about? You're so full of angst I could hear your thoughts from moms away. You don't have to say anything. Let's see now. Huh? You didn't make it into the choir. You were too nervous to sing in front of everyone? Huh, unbelievable. I guess I can understand why you'd want to join the cathedral choir. You get to wear those pretty clothes and every meal is a feast. But it's not the end of the world, you know. Listen to me. You might be too young to realize it, but this world is one damn big place. Let me put it this way. The world that stretches away to the right, and the world that stretches all the way to the left, combined with the world above and the world below. That's a whole lot of world around you. Do you get it? The Marsquay is just alive in one part of Tasnavian, which is part of one part of the world of Vanadil. The world of Umia is just one tiny corner of all that. But I guess you got a dream of singing choirs over. And so is your parents' dream that you enter the world. But the world where you can sing still exists in that. Come on, don't you see? Let's hear you sing. Let's make that world right here, right now. Hi, Rain. How are you? Can't remember if this is Grandpa. Prish, you've snuck out of the cathedral again. Oh no, this is Ishtala. Or Mildrian, whatever the fuck her other name is. Cardinal Mildrian! See you around, Umia! Thanks to Prish, my wish was granted and I was able to join the fire. That was when I learned that she was the abhorrent one, that had been long connected to the Tasmanian cathedral. I also discovered that the power she was born from should be reviled, not Prish herself. However, that was not the only time that Prish was helped. When we were swept in the storms of war, were it not for her power, I doubt any of us would have survived that terrible fate that befell our city. What she accomplished was nothing short of a miracle. As you are no doubt aware, while we are on the mainland, a plea for aid to Juno was made with Nagnapol's assistance. The eyes of the people of Tasmania were shining so brightly, just as they did that one time, when Prish was still called the Abhorrent. Dawn Goddess, bless me with your wisdom. We need your guidance in choosing the right path of action. What must I do? Is Prish truly deserving of such revilement? I wish to save her, but in doing so, do I damn myself? Surely such an act can be forgiven. Oh, my. Bahamut, one of the terrestrial avatars. Could Bahamut be the one to answer my questions? Harry, I will go meet with him. Would you accompany me on my journey? We go to the Monarch Inn, the home of Bahamut.
Now, curiously, if I have teleport crystal to the Lynn, do I have to go all the way through for being VO1? That's the question. Use escape. It's complicated. Let's see. I guess it doesn't really matter because I have to. Wait, was there a crystal in AO1? There might not have been a crystal in the AO1 version, actually. I thought they were of the same instance. I might be fucking stupid. Oh well. I'm gonna go the scenic route anyway. Just why not? Why not? Alright, see if any of the NMs are up. Because we didn't do that when we were in AO1. I probably should've got my fucking Voyager salad just for shits and tools. Only one skill, don't need to worry about that. What NMs are in this area? Anything worth a shit? Oh, it's just the 2 fucking hippogriffs. And then the katana. But I'm not really worried about the katana. Because that's just... my samurai's already 60. And the code for attack was 15. Be alright.
We can go without it.
Can I turn my FPS back? There we go. Get rid of the crunch. But yeah, we're gonna go say hello to Bahamut. Fortunately, Nagmaballs is gonna be there. And wherever he goes, his 3 compadres are gonna be there. Your favorite people ever. But that's okay. You're gonna get learned.
Harry, you're here! I hope I did not keep you waiting. It took some time to convince Justin.
Of course it did. Even if Prishy were here, there'd be no way I'd be letting a young lady climb into the den of the beast all alone. She's not alone. You're that man from the east. With an experienced adventurer like Perry and the Phoenix Blade by my side, there is nothing for her to fear. It would seem that Bahamut is indeed close. Now let us begin our climb.
I can't let you do that.
Who goes there? Oh, thank you. Crackhead cat. Your every move is so predictable.
You three?
Meeting with Bahamut is forbidden.
Mr. Nagmolo said so.
Trespassers are to be punished.
What wickedness is this?
Time to get warped, lawbreaker!
She casted the wrong warp? She casted the wrong warp! Leave these idiots to me, I'll catch up. It's about time someone taught these pranksters a lesson. Our thanks, Justin.
Do not be too harsh on them.
You're not getting away!
Feel my mighty spells!
Ew.
My feet are all tingly. Alright. Muscle memory guide me. I wonder if I should just pull like a fuck ton of dragons. But realistically, I only need one scale. Because I can just home point the rest of the times that I need to come back here.
Decisions.
Surely I'll get lucky, right? This will be better than this chip. I'll be able to go 1 for 1. Watch. It'll be so good. So calculated. I'm not used to a rock being there. Where's the dragons? I know there's one over here, but another one of those stupid things where they put high-level monsters in between. Hello, please give me your drop rate. Thank you. I just need one. Just there we go. Nice. Calculated. It's all easy peasy from here. I thought that one aggroed me. I was gonna be so angry. I was gonna be upset. I don't remember this many birds being here, though. I don't know what kind of change that is. Or maybe I've just never noticed it. Maybe there's always been birds here. I also forget how quiet this area is. A lot of places that don't have, like, genuine background music. But plausible because you're expected to just be in combat all the time? I guess? Scale, do you have it? Please. Thank you. Hi, Rune! How are you? How is your lovely Saturday going? Yes. Tired, 6-hour game with friends and soon family time. What were you gaming? What were you doing? Correct question, what were you playing? I realized I fucked that up twice, back to back. Valheim? It all makes sense now. Valheim was one of those games that I was debating on reinstalling before Cashel got me to get Abiotic Factor to, like, get the survival itch going. Let's see here. Has Valheim, I'm sure it has Valheim had any more updates past the last area that I was in was the shitty... It was like the islands that you could find, but they were super foggy. And when they first came out, their, like, random assortment of generated islands sucked ass. And it was literally, like, impossible to navigate. There's a whole Lord of the Rings thing going on right now. Is there really? You mean the mist places? Yeah, one more biome after that, and soon another one. Yeah. Like little mist caverns or whatever. Because there's like the goblins that live out there that you can either befriend or piss off. Unfortunately, when I wanted to befriend them and be nice to them, I ran with a bunch of fucking murder hobos, and one of them attacked them, and that sent that whole attempt downhill. Goblins, that's the place before the mist. At the moment, at least. I didn't know how it was before I started, like, 2 months ago with friends. I played in 2003? It was a couple of years ago. It might have been 2022. The VODs are somewhere. It was fun while it lasted, though, until we got cucked by the new biome, because it was just... Like I said, it was impossible to navigate. Like, the terrain itself didn't have enough terrain to, like, actually walk across without ending up in the ocean again. The fog would never go away. Some of the plants were an issue. Is your mic set to the right one? It should. I don't have the webcam plugged up right now. What do you mean? Apologies. Yeah, my mic's plugged up fine. Why? Does it sound like shit? The fog, you need an item to make it go away, and it only goes away after 12 meters. I think we ended up getting the item from one of the blue goblins, because we found just like a rock in the middle of the ocean that had like a little dock, and it was like 3 little goblins, 2 on the dock, 1 in the cave. I think the one in the cave gave us the item to make the fog go away within like a little itty bitty circumference. But God, the way that our world loaded that biome sucked. It was bad. It was bad. It was bad enough to make all of us quit the game. I think a few of us went back eventually. I know Conga went back and played it, but I didn't. Echo room sound? I have no idea. I can try and move the properties again, but it didn't say that anything was wrong. I change it. Or at least I attempted to change it. I don't know if it did it. But anyway. Time to go talk to the big boy.
The savage.
What is happening? All of those who traverse the endless sea of clouds. All those who bear the shadowless sun as they cross the skies. Winged brothers and sisters, heed my call. 'Tis I, Bahamut, King of the Wyrms. Come and gather here before me. The time has come to fulfillment of an ancient pact.
I have never seen so many dragons.
Not dragons. Worms. Their king, Bahamut, has called upon his minions. And now they gather from all parts of the world to prepare for a war. A war to protect the Mother Crystals and Vana'diel. Wyrm King Bahamut. Bahamut, conqueror of the skies. Can you hear me? It is I, Tenzin. I have traveled halfway across the world, carrying the breath of Phoenix. I have heard your call. The Keeper of the Apocalypse is among us, and its emptiness has already enveloped 3 of the Mother Crystals. I have received the blessing of flame of resurrection. Allow Phoenix and I to accompany you in your efforts to destroy the Keeper. I am here to serve you. I pledge my life and my soul to the cause. Mitra did not like that. The future of all Vana'diel is in danger, and you mock my sincere request? Lord Bahamut, are you no better than the ruler of dreams, Diabolos? Do you too look down upon my incompleteness? Incompleteness is the least of your petty faults. Open your eyes to the destiny that lies before you. Oblivion! Oh, I guess that was technically Jordan Long that didn't like it. Features above us. pretty sure a light skill chain will keep him from getting up.
Big boy!
Biggie Durgan. Well, this is awkward. I guess I should have casted Shinkoto. Hey, so now we wait. Because he decided to fly immediately, and I didn't bring anything to get him down. I can, like, back up so you guys can see him. There he is. And now we wait. He'll calm down eventually. Usually you would bring an item called a Mist Melt, and it would force him to ground. But now we just have to wait until he comes down on his own terms. I wasn't expecting him to flinch so quickly. Power World, Arc, Abiotic, Valheim. Do you think Power World's better than Arc? Also, hi Jack. Here he goes. Power World is better optimized and has a better endgame. I mean, look, if they ever wanted to actually optimize Arc, if they wanted to do that, if they ever actually wanted to voluntarily optimize Arc, it would be in the front line. However, when Arc wants to reinstall every 2 weeks and takes 300 gigs of your computer space, I can understand why maybe Power World might be a little bit. I don't know that Arc and Abiotic are on the same field though. I wouldn't say that they're swappable. I think Arc is still a bit better than Abiotic, but I don't know if that's just because we've only played for 1 day. But how are you, Jack? What do you have planned for this weekend? Abiotic has a 9-piece charm that I love. Oh, the polygony. Please come down. I'm thinking of playing some Remnant 2. I was actually looking at Remnant because it was, I think it's on sale right now. Both of them, Remnant 1 and Remnant 2. But I've already picked up another 5 games. I picked up Abiotic. I picked up Scorn, because Scorn was only $3. And I picked up, I think, 3 other games that were on a big sale. But Remnant is still a little pricey, I think. It wasn't like a good sale. It wasn't good enough for me to grab it yet. Are you joking? You're such a cock. You know what? Fuck it. I don't care if you flail me. As soon as you come down here, I'm gonna poke you in the butt. You're being unbelievable right now. Get back down here. Never in my life have I seen this dragon fly so much. Remnant is a fantastic roguelike. Remnant's a roguelike? I thought it was a 3-man, not RPG, but what would be the proper term for it. I can't even fucking remember. Remnant 1 is more difficult, but Remnant 2 is more fun. Yeah! Alright. Alright. You guys can stare at Bahamut for a minute. What was I saying? Those ranks were all no mods, vanilla run. I mean, that's fair. Arc with absolutely no mods is very miserable. Very miserable. Especially if you don't, like, tweak the server at all for plant growth and dinosaur growth and all that shit, and it takes you literally IRL 2 weeks to grow a dinosaur if it doesn't starve itself for the 3 hours you're offline. Like I said, I enjoyed Valheim for what it was worth. It was fun when I played it. The beginning of Valheim's rough. Like, I almost dropped out of Valheim because of the entry difficulty. Getting one-shot by everything that's in the forest when you don't have any armor. But you can't make armor, because you can't kill shit. But you can't go out there and farm shit unless you can kill shit, especially in the crypts. Ugh. It'd be rough out there. Welcome back, everybody. Dragon came down, poked it in the butt with a dagger, and now we're here. Phoenix, you have found yourself quite a brave soul to bear your burdens. Not many can withstand the fury of Ори. However, the actions you have chosen to take are useless. While you are fully aware that the children of Altana are powerless against the Phoenix, you still drag them into your games. Bahamut! In size, we may seem like mere insects to you, but our strength is beyond anything you can imagine. Our roads lead to the most distant lands. Our songs ring out across the seas. When united, there is nothing we cannot do. If you think this is a game, then it is we who will bring victory to Vana'diel. We fight for the same cause. There's no reason for us to feud. Let us join together and put an end to the Keeper of the Apocalypse. Silence, child! I need not hear your whimpering. Phoenix, I ask you, what is it that you wish? Sing to these children. Tell them of our age.
Innocent blood spills forth onto the plains of Vana'diel. Neither power nor destiny can bring an end to what is already begun. However, through the storm of night, a star of glory shines bright. Through the howling of beasts their song rings clear. Shining star, echoing song, you are our dreams and prayers. The third verse of lik ḻ, the verse sung only by the gods. Phoenix. Tenzin! So your children also know of the lik ḻ. As a reward for your sacrilege, I will let you in on a secret. Ages ago, when people aspired to open the gates of paradise, there was a child who knew the fourth verse. That child came to me in search of my assistance, and thus we made a pact, an agreement to be put into motion the day the Keeper of the Apocalypse returned to Vanadiel. And that pact is... Gather, my minions. It is time for the ancient pact to be fulfilled. We shall return the light of the crystals. We shall save our mother, Vanadiel. Children of Dawn, your end is near. And then I had strep throat for 2 weeks. Valheim and Ark were fun for a bit, but I lost interest quickly. Pal World, I got through character creation and played for about 2 minutes and then refunded it. I don't like the look of Pal World, to be honest with you. It's just not my vibe. It's too... For a survival buildcraft game, it's too smooth. And I don't know if that makes sense to anybody, but it's too smooth. It's too... cel-shaded, smooth. I took the wrong exit back. I'm not walking all the way back. Kiss my ass. I don't know, I don't like the cleanliness of Pal World. And then the fucking silliness of it. I don't like that I get to play fucking... turn my Pokemon into slave wagers video game. Like... And then I get to hand one of them a gun. Just make sure it's not the depressed one. Like, you know? It's fucking... I get that there's people who like that goofy shit, but to me, if I want to play like a survival buildcraft, that's not gonna be my first attempt at a survival buildcraft, is to get sad Pikachu a gun and make him mine materials for me. I want to be able to feel like I'm in danger, and not in danger from a bunch of walking squishmallows. Oh, I was supposed to go talk to Justin.
Justin! Justin!
If I want slaves, I'll just play Conan Exile. I don't know, it's a funky little thing. I have never wanted to play Pal World, but when you said give Presso Pikachu a gun and force him to mine, you sold me on the game. Focus. Focus. Harry, if you're searching for Umiya and Tenzin, they just entered the Elder's quarters. If you're looking for Umiya and Tenzin, they've just returned from the Elder's quarters.
Harry, I'm pleased to see that you've returned.
I spoke with Despacio about Bahamut's words. However, I do not know how much he believed. People often have the tendency to block out truths that are too terrible to face. That Bahamut and his minions will destroy all of mankind. All of us who wish to simply be... who would say that it would simply be a nightmare from which we would eventually wake.
I myself am having troubles coming to terms with what I heard. Keeper of the Apocalypse? Pact? When the Keeper is born, the children of Altana must die. Why would Bahamut wish such a terrible fate upon us? What caused him to despise us this much?
Lady Umia, do you remember what Bahamut sang? At that moment my blade, phoenix, enlightened. Long ago, our ancestors, the ancients, fought many a great battle with the terrestrial avatars. Among those battles, the most fierce and drawn out was fought by Bahamut over opening the gates of paradise. It was during that fight that the people learned of the emptiness. The emptiness, the will of Promathia. However, I know little of the Twilight God. Lady Umia, will you not give us insight to this deity's connection with Vanadil and its children? God, I hate saying it the proper way. Promathia just feels so gross. We're gonna go back to Promathia. There's non-existent E's. Get over it.
I apologize, sir. However, this is something that we are forbidden to speak of. Forbidden?
Travelers from the east, let me explain. Promathia, simply speaking his name brings damnation. As since the dawn goddess Altana, the Twilight God has existed since the beginning of time. However, unlike the kind and giving Altana, Promathia is known as the Lord of Chaos. It is said that his curse, unleashed on mankind for the sin of opening the gates of paradise, dooms us to an eternity of strife. The only way for us to be saved by his horrendous curse is to forget it, and that's why the name of Promathia cannot be seen nor heard anywhere across Vanadil. Lord of Chaos. This is one of the reasons why your people in the East know nothing about them. Without a name, how can anything exist? Your people are probably better off not knowing the tainted history that this world has locked up in its past. Truths we must not know, truths we should not know, and the truths we are forced to face. We must be careful with these truths, for if we are not, they could bring tragedy. Tragedy? For example, Bahamut's warning. We all knew that Bahamut would one day appear and attempt to destroy us.
You knew?
That is why the moment we heard his voice, we mobilized our armies to capture him before he could assemble his minions. However, you imprudent meddling has interfered with our plans and prevented us from accomplishing our mission. Do you truly see the bodies of your fallen brothers lie sprawled across the barren plains of a dead world? Naglamoda! Umia was only attempting to stop Krish from doing something unforgivable. This traveler Tenzin is the true culprit. It is he who tricked my granddaughter into taking up this ridiculous journey. It is true. I was the one who requested that Umia act. However, I had received permission from the Duke Vicarious, Ishtarnal, to investigate the emptiness. Tenzin, stopping the emptiness from spreading? Is that not the wish of both of our peoples? Seeking out Bahamut on your own without any set reason? Ultimately disrupting our plans? Why, this sounds like nothing more than treason. There is nothing more that I can say. My actions were uncalled for. I apologize. Fine. However, from now, I request that you all leave matters dealing with the Wyrm King to the Duchy. Differences in thinking can cause different reactions from different races. However, we in Juno care not of differences. Our wish is to only save the children of Vanadil. And this is why you've become new plans to stop Bahamut? But he's left the ravine. How will you find it? Everything is in motion. However, as for the details, I, myself, know little. My assignment has nothing to do with Bahamut. My mission is to stop that boy. Perry, where is your amulet? I sold it. Perry! I apologize. The amulet. Perry gave it away. Shut the fuck up, you fucking twit! What? You gave it away? You imbecile! How could you let go of such an important item?
Sir, this is not Perry's fault. I asked her to give it to Prish to help her. I wanted to save her.
Prish? Ah, I see. The amulet is still here, then. Perry, retrieve the amulet from the girl and bring it to the resting place of the 4 crystals in the Northern Lands. The crystal is locked deep between castle walls, and it can only be reached by traversing the ruins of Soja.
Hear ye, hear ye! The soldiers have left the Circria. They're heading up and moving out.
They finished packing their secret boxes. They got what they want, and now they're gone.
Secret boxes?
Perry,
come to the far western entrance of Soja, but not without the amulet.
I will be waiting for you there.
Just up yours.
Time for family to take care of all.
Thanks, Rune. I hope you have fun.
I know you meant Pokemon, but I couldn't help imagining Digimon Pikachu clone when you said Pokemon. I was just thinking about Pikachu with Gatling guns. Pika Pika, the power of friendship, and this gun I found. Alright, this is... Oh shit, I can do uninvited guests on this server. What could those villains be up to? Ah, Harry. I was just recalling my investigation from Monarch Land. Unknown attacks set upon me, though their garb did remind me of Nagalada. What is this? You've experienced a similar attack? Those men refuse to listen to reason. They seem to have an unusual interest in that area, always creeping about the faceless shadows, the cows in their black robes hiding their features. I spotted them during my patrol one day. They attacked me before I even had a chance to ask their business. I was wondering what to do about them, but it seems the solution is standing right in front of me. I want you to keep those men away from the Monarch Land. They are obstructing my patrols. Aye aye, Captain. Excellent. Take this and make your way to Monarch Land. You may have fought them before, but be careful. Who knows what tricks they have hiding up their sleeves.
Neat.
Oh shit, do I need a zone? Lord Bahamut. So he has appeared to wreak devastation on the people of Vanadil. His minions have been called to his side in preparation for this genocide. We cannot go against so many dragons. All we can do is sit back and watch helplessly as events unfold. If the will of Promathia is mixed up in this, we may not have any choice in the matter in any case. Will Prish be able to find some way to avert this catastrophe? Can you give me the dialogue that I want, please? Might have the zone. May get the cutscene if you already got a nurse. And we need to speak to the places made confirmed. Give me my quest.
Jack used pocket change. It was super effective.
Oh, thank you, Jack. I appreciate it. You know, also add it to my little note thing to add it to the event. Thank you. the thing is triggered, so I'm assuming I can go up here. And if not, then I just turn around and continue to harass Justin until
You've been examined.
he tells me otherwise. This person's realized that we're on the same quest. You see? I told you Krish would be fine. But I'd suggest putting your adventures on hold for a while. You wouldn't want to make the Elder too upset. Fuck you, open the door.
Krish! Oh hey everybody! Thanks for coming to visit.
I've been so bored in here,
All alone in my room?
I am relieved to see that you're feeling better, Lady Krish. Please, let me apologize for my actions on Cape. I did not realize that returning to Tasnavia you would meet such a fate.
You didn't realize? Does it really look like I had any idea either? I was just trying to protect our criminal buddy, Perry. Who would have thought that I would be the one who was getting caught? Oh well. I'm sorry that I got you guys all worried over me. As everybody already knows, I'm often referred to as the abhorrent one. That's why I was locked up in the cathedral for a while there. When Miss Mildrian became boss, she would often let me out of the church so I could roam around the town freely. It was pretty fun. During the Great War, I was able to help a lot of people, and before long everyone had started to forget why they feared me. But now look, they're never gonna let me out of here again! Damn! Krish, you are not the abhorrent one. There's nothing abhorrent about you. Yes, you were still changed by that accident long ago, but you are still Krish.
Changed? You mean that without the amulet, you... I heard from the Elder that Lady Krish was troubled by a grave sickness, but...
That is... Come on, Top-Knot boy, don't you get it? Perry, you understand what's going on here, right?
No.
Huh? Haven't you been paying attention at all for the past few days? Look at me! I haven't aged a single day since my accident.
That can't be possible.
The real reason I get locked up in the cathedral for so long was because I got too close to a certain hidden object down below the church. I was about to touch it, and then boom! There was this bright light, and then I was left like this. Even if I were a Tartaru, no one would ever notice, but hey, I'm Elven. After a couple years, people start to wonder why I didn't get any bigger.
Amazing. I would have never imagined. But is that truly the reason that everyone calls you the abhorrent one? There must be... Could it be that not only are you incapable of aging, but you cannot...
Die? Hell if I know. I'm not gonna go throw myself off any cliffs to find out. But you know, since my accident, no monster has ever come near me. I guess you could say that's pretty close to immortality.
For centuries, the empires of my nation have searched for the secrets of eternal life. Never did I think I would be standing before that secret. I can understand why the Elder would want to hide you from the others by branding you with the title of abhorrent. To protect you from teasing and taunting of your peers, but more so from those of you that would use you for their own personal gain. People like the emperors of countries such as mine.
Oh, wait a minute. How do you know what... How do we know that you really came here to see Bahamut? You better not be thinking of auctioning me off to your leaders, because I'm not for sale.
Of course. I would never do such a thing, Lady Krish. My mission was to speak with Lord Bahamut. However, I did not know that things would turn out the way they did.
Wait, what? You've already met Bahamut?
Hey, so what happened was...
Unbelievable. Why the hell didn't anyone tell me what was going on? Tenzin, if you want to apologize for something, start by apologizing for not taking me with you guys. While I'm sitting here twiddling my thumbs, the whole world's turning upside down, and you're the ones having all the fun? Well, now it's time for Krish to get a little piece of the action. I'll find that overgrown steam lizard and give him a piece of my mind.
I'm sorry, Krish, but that won't be possible.
Harry and Sir Tenzin must return to the Northern Lands, and they will need the amulet that you're currently borrowing.
Lady Krish, will you not accompany us to the Northern Lands, if not only for a short period of time? If we receive permission from Nagmalata, I am positive that the Elder will allow Krish to leave this place.
Fine by me. But why do we have to go all the way back to the Northern Lands? That place is freezing. To meet the boy. Diabolos and Bahamut may have refused to help us, but we cannot sit back and allow the emptiness to take over Vana'diel. We must find that boy and learn the truth that lies within the will of Promathia.
The will of Promathia?
Do you not remember when the ruler of dreams told us that the emptiness was the will of the Twilight God? This terrible deity is said to have casted a hideous curse on the children of Dawn. His will can be nothing but pure evil. And it is that will that calls the Keeper of the Apocalypse. The will of Promathia calls the Keeper? Excuse me, milady, but the Elder has requested that you not bother Lady Krish any longer. So what you really want out of this boy is to ask what Prometheus thinks, right? Well, simply put, yes. Well, instead of wasting your time chasing after some crazy boy, why don't we go and ask Promathia ourselves? I know where we can find him.
What?
On the Missouri coast, there's a cave leading into the Sorghum. Head there and you'll see what I'm talking about. But don't forget your preparations before you go. Unless you really want to meet Promathia. Just not in this world.
I wonder if shit aggro's me in here. I can go straight to the iron gate. Bet. Fun fact, there is a Pikachu with Gatling guns. His name is Grisbolt. Of course it is. I'd imagine nothing else. Oh shit, can I do this by myself? I hope they changed the door. So it used to be you needed to open the door with 2 people at one time. I'm assuming they changed that. Fuck. If completing this mission solo, complete quests a hard day's night to obtain its night, which allows you to enter solo. Yeah, sure. Okay, hold on. We gotta... Items needed. Sea Lion's Key, Coral Key. Optional? Talk to Queblet and agree both times to start the quest. Closest home plate with NPCs. Do both. Oh, this is literally just going somewhere and killing them. Okay. This should take us all but 5 minutes. I'm glad I remembered this and not getting there and frantically freaking out why I can't fucking open this door because I only have 2 hands. Brother. How are you gonna tell me to take 1.2 or 0.1? Or have to make a diff? Booblet. You! You man. You sir. You guy. You there. Hail to the proud and violent knights of Tasnavia! Raise the pennants and cheer us on to victory! I am... we're gonna call you Q. Old Man Q. Of the Tasnavian Temple Knights. And who might you be, madam? Do you seek to join our illustrious order? Yes. Oh, a fine and spirited reply, my friend. However, the Temple Knights are not currently in need of recruits. Perhaps you would prefer enlisting in the Tasmanian Royal Guards. What do you say? Sign me up, Chief. Excellent. Your initiation into the Order will require a performance of duty. This duty will test the physical fitness as well as your mental fortitude. Go onto the lookout platform in the south of ḻūfei Meadows and assess the situation there. You have your orders, Squire. Thanks. Alright, ḻūfei's, and then... Okay, the southern exit ḻūfei's. Easy enough. Splint Spire Rujuk. Ruju? Big dump work. So we're gonna go here, and then we're gonna go turn it in, and then we're gonna go to the new sewers that we have unlocked. I'm assuming I don't need the sea lion key at this point, so I don't know if I need to kill Kermit or not. Not the frog, but there is a guy that we have to go kill. I don't know if he's mandatory at that point, or if I just go to the door. I guess we're gonna fuck around and find out. So, Crimson Minecraft. Interesting. Alright, bitch. Bitch. Pretty bad. Ow, you hit me. Hold. Thanks. Do I have to grab something? Do not have to grab it. Okay. Go back. And then we get our key. That easy. That simple. Ta-da! After completing the quest, trade him to up. Oh no! I still need a sea lion key. I didn't know it was an optional part. Shit ass. But I can teleport to Sakram with the book. Yes. I think when I go there, I can do the survival book to get there quicker. I think. Okay, so after completing the quest, trade him the sea lion key and the gold chest key to get the temple knight key. So this quest itself does not give me the temple key. You bitch. It's alright. You know what? Okay, because we're here, we're just gonna go straight to... We're gonna get the keys, and then we'll turn in the quest and trade him the keys to get the key item at the same time. Hippogriff. And then after... Maybe chapter 4 is long. I thought chapter 4 was so quick, but I completely forgot about the, Sicarium in chapter 4. I definitely thought it was just defeat Ryu and then move to chapter 5. Because chapter 5 is longer than this one, and this one's taking us quite a bit of time. So after this is... Solo... Oh, and I gotta fight the ghost too. After the fight, find another key. Then head back to Tasmania. This is 4-4. This is 4-5? Oh no, this is 5-1. And this will be Promathia. Laws. Okay. So we still might. This is gonna take us a hot minute. That's okay. That's okay. We can do this. We got this. It's gonna be a little bit more running around and a little less cutscene for a good bit. That's okay. We might finish chapter 4 and get like halfway through chapter 5, maybe? We'll see what happens. Oh, I gotta pull up the fucking map. Shit. Today is Wednesday, my dude. So, Perry, you've come as well. As Prish described, this is the entrance to the first basement of the sacrum. The way it's barred, but I believe Prish holds the key to this door. We must return and borrow her amulet. Hiya! Sorry to keep you waiting. Oh, Lady Prish? I can get past that door. It's just time for us to pay a visit to the divine Promathia. Just beep, 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 beep. I did not expect Prish herself to accompany us. I'm amazed she was allowed to leave her confines. Come on! If you don't get a move on, I'll leave you behind! Why do I get the feeling that something terrible awaits us? But I cannot let that deter me from my course. We must forge onward. Funny of you to think that she was allowed out of her confines. I can go top side. I can go from either side, but I guess top side's easier. Grab this first. Alright. Here we go. Zoom, zoom, zoom. So it's hug this direction. Just keep going down until I... Wait, not the fuck? Wednesday. This map is wrong. Why? Why is this map wrong? What the hell? The other way better be right. I'm gonna be very upset. Because it said that I could absolutely go the other way. There's someone else down here. Is it the red mage? It's absolutely the red mage. That's funny. Alright. Round number 2. See if I can go this way. Excuse me, Z. Excuse me, pardon me. Pardon me. Down. Up. Up. Down. Up again. There's no fucking way that aggroed me, bro.
That's so weird that that entrance is different. I just walked past that entrance, but it wasn't the same entrance that I went through. What the fuck?
What the hell?
I feel like I'm being bamboozled right now.
Whatever. We're here.
Hi, Professor Goten. Hi, Lucky. How are you? Sorry, I was looking at a map. What's up? How are you? How's it going? I should probably invite them when I go fight the fucking guy, because he drops 6 keys. Surviving? Brother, I feel that. Do you have work tonight? Just intersect formers, the coral chest key. The hermit, sea lion. Yes. Yep. Trope. Alright, kill formers. Which one of yous do I want to tackle? You know what? I'll do this just because. It's not gonna trigger any of my fucking treasure hunter, but. Can I stand up, please? Thanks, buddy. Thanks, pal. Like, move. Off for the day? Hell yeah. I think the last thing I ever did on this game was get Finra for Summoner. On retail? If you're ever wanting to play it again and don't want to pay for it, you can always go to Horizon. But I'm here to do, maybe I should take Val away. He's primo fucking my treasure hunter. Oh, oopsie. About 11-ish years ago. Feel that. Unfortunately, Venedale lives rent-free in the back of my head, and it's really hard to stay away from it, so I just said, fuck it. I'm going to play retail again, so I can do all the new stuff that I never got to do back in the day. Because the farthest I've gotten is Wings of Goddess 8, and there was nothing after that. Look at the fact that these like 99 spiders all over. Been waiting a couple of weeks, but now I can do it today. Wait, do what today? Not like. Let's get this all away. One of you certainly, absolutely drop evil, yes? Give me key. Not Mercury, key. I take it this is retail or Eden? This is retail. I did not like Eden. I couldn't get in with Eden. I did,
Just a small way to
Valhalla?
help out. Thank you and everyone for always helping me cheer up.
Holy dog doo-doo. Thank you, Lucky. Holy shit. Appreciate it, man. I was about to say, you know how I am with fucking take care of yourself first and foremost. But I super appreciate it.
Incoming
I
tell.
super appreciate it too. Oh, the animation in there. Excellent. Get out of here.
Incoming tell. Incoming emote.
But I played Valhalla and then I played Horizon for a good long while. Oh, they're not gonna be able to invite me. No, they only have four. So can they invite me? Or does she have to dismiss her trust? I can't remember how this shit works. It's so long
Incoming
ago.
tell. Party invitation.
Time to go bully a skeleton. Oh, he aggroes me! Oh no! He's not gonna be a threat, but I wasn't expecting him to. I wasn't expecting him to aggro me. That's crazy. Oops. Oh right, all of his little minion shit came out. Forgot about that. I forgot. I would have saved my TP to AoE him down if I fucking remembered. He only drops one key now, bro? I could have swore he drops other keys. That's crazy. That's alright. I'll stay here and wait for him to respawn so I can get a key. He respawns every 20 to 30 minutes? What? I'm so upset. It is what it is. Shit. I can help this person do theirs, I guess. Is it coral chest key? Oh, I don't have a coral chest key. No, he drops the coral chest key. No, he drops the ceiling. I have the coral chest key. Guess I'll go around kill formers until they get their other key, and then I'll come back and just sit here and yap until this stupid motherfucker wants to respawn. That's so shit that he only drops one key, though. I could have swore he dropped multiple keys at one point. But I guess there's really no reason for him to before the thingamajig happened. The fucking level change.
Incoming tell.
Whoa, that dude gave me limit points. They're easy prey? Oh, shit. It's for shits and giggles. Shits and giggles. Well, this is probably gonna be the most retail experience we get through this whole playthrough, is waiting for this motherfucker to respawn. Ah! What you guys want to talk about? You guys see any good movies lately? Cashiel and I watch a fuck ton of movies. Well, at least the new ones that like go into theaters and shit. We watched Keeper last week, and brother, that was a movie. It was a movie the same way Midsommar was a movie. I don't want your stupid little tree roots. I want your underwear. Let me figure out which ones I'm missing. I have a good bit of them. And if I can get one of the Taurus to drop a codex, I could get I could get a speed belt while I'm here. Which would be a little funny. Be kinda cute. Oh, yes, Stop typing so I can eyebrow. Go. Oh, he has a gun! Over this way. Over this way. Gather around. Alright. Close enough. I wonder if I should just do... If I should just summon, the Bard. And just multi-buff me and not have Val out here so I can actually have a chance to proc treasure hunt and shit. Clearly that would be just smart. But I'm also not geared to the teeth, so I don't know if it would matter too terribly much. Probably should have timestamped when we killed the guy, but... Is what it is. I want my own key because I want the key item. I don't know if I ever have to come back here in the future content, like Raspides and stuff like that. But having multi-access to anything and everything is always a good thing to have. Stand up. What is my hate at? Can I actually piss this thing off yet? Common sense tells you to leave as quickly as possible. I think that might be the problem. No way that's the problem. Unless it is. I think it's what? 40 kills will allow you to pop speed belt, I think. If I'm remembering right. Bitch. You bitch. Underwear! Yippee! Is that close enough to you? I think I already have the Raven one. I think that's why you guys aren't propping shit. Except for tree roots. Vtuber, Vtuber, that's the main one. Samurai, Dark. This is white mage. What I'll probably do is, let's go back to the area that our good friend is. And then we will take an ad break. Cause I gotta pee. Oh, is it gonna make it go all the way around? It is. Oh, jeez. So we go all the way around from the side. Fucking A. No, this is the way that I have to go. It's up, down, round. Right? It's here, then twist here. Yes? Yeah. I was hesitant for a moment because I didn't know if I was in the right area. It's still Wednesday, but the map that I have is apparently incorrect. I don't know why it's incorrect. Beats me. Also absolutely just get merits by fighting. It's incredibly great. The incredibly easy fighting though still confuses the dog shit out of me, but merits are merits. Give me a codex. Do it. Do it. No codex. What a horror. I haven't had luck with any of these codexes, to be honest with you. I've killed at least, maybe between here and the aqueducts. We've killed, what? At least double digits of the Taurus, and haven't had a codex wall yet. Ooh, loud, sorry. Alright. I'll be back. I'll throw in the ad break so it doesn't collide. So enjoy your ads. I hope it's not a Toyota. And I'll see you guys in a hot minute while we wait this out. Sorry, I had to harass my dog. No big boy up yet. Apologies. We're still waiting. Hypothetically speaking, he died. Oh, I don't have shit. 2:13. So we have roughly about like 8 minutes. 8 minutes max for him to respawn. So we'll just sit here and we'll just vibe. We'll just sit right here on the fucking floor and wait. I'm that petty. Unless this guy wants to give me a codex. That'd be pretty cool. Then we could go do something. And then come back. Grant me item? Oh shit, he gave me that! Ah! Let's go! Let's go! Actually, you know what? You fuck off. I don't need you to kill it for me. Go away. Shoot, be gone. Codex! Yum. We'll just go to this one. I can't remember which one this spawns as, but... And he's got his army. Well, cookbook's in here. Well, I can't spawn him in here. I have to go spawn him in the other one. Thick. I thought all of them were open at one point. But I guess the NM will... Is there not one that spawns in that room? Is there only 4 of them? It might just be these 2 rooms and then the 2 rooms on the other side. That's okay. No. Take this codex. Things in that place. So just... Do I not have enough hate? Fuck. Well... Oh no, the entry for it, it's like your blood is running or something like that, I think. Okay. Fix this. I can fix this. My poor man just wants to cast a song, I'm sorry. Let's see here. We'll do a bit of research while we wait. One more codex. There are in fact 5 locations. Interesting. Oh, because they have the potential to drop codex, that's why there's different ones. Start to feel goosebumps, heart is racing. If the character's high enough, you'll start to get the message you're examining. Oh, no, I have to actually go to the Mithra one. Right, that's how that works. Where is Kathleen at? Kathleen is at 11. Oh. I literally couldn't spawn her because I was in the wrong fucking room. I forgot you have to spawn your own race. Hee-hoo. Hee-hoo, hee-hoo, it's the little things. It's the little things. Great. There you are. Can I steal from you? Can I steal your money? $21! Hey, Swift Belt get. Let's go. My dinky little belt. My dinky little belt. Let's go. Now that we have that. Yippee! I still have a handful of jobs that can benefit from this. My Dragoon, my Ninja, my Beastmaster, my Paladin if I wanted to be cheeky. Literally any of the ones that I don't have unlocked yet. Because of time and access. You back yet? There you are. Finally. Holy shit. I've been waiting for you. Rar, 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 rar. Rar, 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 rar. Big bitch. Never mind. Alright. Oh. I got both keys. Gotta go get the keys to the guy. To get the temple key, and then we can come back here. Yoink. Meow, meow, meow. Meow, meow. Hey, guy, I took out that orc you wanted me to take it out. You, sir. You there. You! Have you completed your watch duty? Oh, I dare say. Orcish blood. It appears you have passed your initiation with flying colors. A splendid display. I present you with this gift to celebrate the birth of a new Tasnavian knight. Congratulations. I expect great things from you. Yeehaw. Hey, can I give these keys? Why, those are a sea lion crest key and a coral crest key. Commendable work, lady. Hey, you should take them. Hey, you should take. Hey, you should take them. Take them. Take them. Take them and give me the other key. To think that someone of your generation would dredge up both sorts of these past relics, I am thoroughly impressed. In honor of your intricate character, allow me to present to you this skeleton key. I hope that we Tasnavian knights can continue to expect big things from you.
Yay!
Alright, time to go back. We're on the cruise of actually doing shit again, so cutscene time. Teleportation assistance, please and thank you. We might get there just in time before the map changes again. Yeah. Alright. Easy peasy. This way. Around this way. Around this way. Around this way. Go up. And then I need to figure out first doors before the gap, if I remember right. Ceiling's key. Da 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 da. Obtain keys. Da 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 da. Okay, I have to unlock the door at each 7. Across from Lobus. Gotcha, Captain. Was that Winter that passed me? I wonder why they're still in here. I figured they would be long gone. Unless they're having trouble finding Murphy. Darkness. Darkness. Door. Yeah. Okay, wooden gate. Jeez. Wait. This just is a bunch of views. Wrong gate. Yoo-hoo. Wrong gate. Let me out. I gotta go a little bit to the left. This way. Yoink. Yoink. Alright. Can't we get this thing open? It cannot be forced. You say that the reliquarium lies beyond escape, but what business do you have inside, Lady Krish? Isn't it obvious? This is where we're gonna find Promathia. Hey, Perry, just in time. You can help us open this gate. We're almost at the end of our quest. One moment, Lady Krish. If Promathia is behind this gate, as you say, would there not be some powerful seal in effect? Oh yeah, now I remember. I think I locked this gate after the war. Locked it? Perry, you and Tenzin go find the reliquarium key. It's somewhere in the communication hall. Off you go now. Lady Krish. Let us begin this search for this reliquarium key she speaks of. She is such a demanding young lady, and I believe that the imperious princes of the Far East would have hard on their subjects. And the key should be in one of the classrooms. Probably not gonna get lucky enough for him to be right across, huh? Each check until you find the ghost. Come on. I had to wait 20 minutes for the other guy. Please just be a good guy and just spawn here. Bitch. Couldn't have made it easier on you. This time for sure. Get it. Fuck. It's gonna be the last classroom we check. Ooh, tragic. Tragic. Excuse me. Pardon me. Thank you. Down the rubbles I go. Oh, this must have been where Winter was. It's always the last classroom. It is. That's if he's up. Like, if. I should probably check that. If he's killed, do I have to wait? It doesn't state that if he's summoned, that you have to wait. The room he spawns in is random and changes each time he spawns, so it only matches the drawers in. Okay. Oh, he's on the other side of the building. Cool. I stay is hug wall, and then just zigzag until you so. Okay. Oh, they're doing Dynamis! I wanna do Dynamis! Hey, my Dynamis wins, brother. I haven't done any of my Dynamis shit yet. I'm assuming it's solo rollable. Alright, Winter's got their stuff, so that's good. So hopefully he spawns either in here or the next one. I'm gonna assume he's not gonna spawn in here though, because all the shit's still up. Or, you know, you can prove me wrong. That's cool. Appreciate that. Bitch. Give me your key. Thank you much. Oh shit, I gotta check the chest. So he didn't drop the key. What the fuck? There we go. Alrighty. Back to Frisch.
Back here. Zoom, zoom. No longer zooming. Alright. This appears to be some sort of storage room. Can the god of Twilight truly reside here? Is this the Twilight God? Promathia? There you go. But this is nothing more than a statue.
Uh-huh. It was found by some thieves with more curiosity than sense. Lots of people lost their lives before this was finally brought here.
I see. I've heard tell that the nation of Tasnavian had strong ties with pirates and other bandit groups.
The Tasnavian Cathedral used to buy up all sorts of weird artifacts all the time to give its researchers something to study. It all began with the research for Paradise legend. You know, the place those ancient people tried to get to, the thing that ticked off Prometheus so much? It is said that the gods sleep in Paradise. The former Tasnavian theologians thought that they could go there and ask Altana to remove the curse of Prometheus. If the curse of war and conflict vanished from the world, we would no longer have to fear the threat of announcement. But as things progressed, the aim of the cathedral's research shifted. As they continued to investigate the objects left by the ancient people, the theologians realized that the older civilization was way more advanced than our own. Even with their advanced culture, however, they were no match for Prometheus. Their city was obliterated. So this is what the elders of the Tasnavian Cathedral proposed. What if they were to invite the Dawn Goddess to cross over into our world?
Invite the goddess?
But before this incredible event was going to happen, Cardinal Mildrion arrived and Tasnavia was destroyed not long after. Anyway, I found out something that they gave Umia's grandpapier a heart attack. You see that glowing stone stuck in there? If you stand here and do this, you can hear the voice of Prometheus.
Lady Prish? So this is the Tasnavian child known as the Abhorrent. It seems she caused a terrible accident during the baptismal ceremony. Many of the clergy lost their lives during the incident. Those who survived told terrifying dreams of cursed deity. What truly proves this child's damnation is her ever-youthful form. That and the rumors of her ability to read people's minds. Why does this new cardinal allow the child to walk freely after the cathedral had taken steps to ensure her eternal confinement? And why bring her here to Sandoria? According to Cardinal Mildrion, the birth of such child is a sign that our most desperate wish is about to be granted. I speak of those entrusted to Tasnavia. What generations of cardinals have hidden from in fear, this Mildrion has chosen to reveal to the Sandorian Cathedral. If Tasnavia's treasure is brought together with the holy artifact we hold, the gates of paradise will not long remain closed. Prish, you are a child of destiny. However, your part in this is over. There is nothing left within you. You. Why are you here? You should have met you this hour. Your demise in the city of Alteu.
along with the Keeper of the Apocalypse. Does this mean that the battle still rages? Or do you mean to tell me you fled the battle?
Battle? What battle is this?
The battle upon which rides the fate of the world. The image of Promathia I revealed to you. It was your task to travel to Alteu and regain that form. At first I thought the Zolarian fools were to blame for the spread of emptiness that once again slowly devours Venedil. Have you been taken by the emptiness? Were you defeated at the last battle of Alteu?
Was I defeated? Was I victorious? I know nothing of what you speak.
How can this be?
My own existence is forfeit, but I have saved that which must be protected. Welcome to the Hall of the Gods. Hast thou come seeking the salvation of Altana, my child?
I seek no salvation. I only wish to know the truth. Dawn Maiden Yovil, you who resonates with the spirits of the goddess, should be able to answer my question. Was I born to carry out the will of divine Promathia? Or was I born to thwart his designs?
Ah, a most interesting dilemma. Why dost thou think the face of Promathia is smooth and unfeatured?
I don't know.
All of those who the Lady of the Dawn gaze upon their visage. However, none have seen the face of him. He vanished from paradise upon his death. That is why we pray for his resurrection. For his resurrection and his destruction.
Didu? What the fuck is connecting, reconnecting? Oh? Has your strength returned? That even one such as yourself was overwhelmed. This is truly an unexpected turn of events. Lady Prish seems to have survived none the worse, I am aware. Or at least, she appears unharmed.
Prish, what in Vanadil's name were you thinking? Why would you ever lay a hand on that horrid statue? Have you forgotten the warning of Cardinal Miljun? That statue was the power to bring out the worst in people. We were supposed to never touch it. Ever!
I thought if I was able to find out the will of Promathia, I'd figure out a better idea for what the hell's going on. And I think I managed to do just that. What the Twilight God desires in his own resurrection and his own death.
What can this mean? Death and resurrection? Why this contradiction? Prish, you commune with the statue of the Twilight God?
Yeah? I guess I did.
Could you truly be?
Lumia, are you afraid of me?
Of course not. But Grandpere will not likely, nay, will most definitely not forgive this transgression. Do you realize what you've done?
But you believe me, don't you?
Yes, I believe you, but... Let us return to the safe hold. The air here is stifling.
Lumia?
Yes, there's nothing left for us to do here. Come on, Prish, let's go home.
Spooky statue! And peak tours. Peak tours. We've already seen these pictures, but they're here. They exist. Physical format. And I think we are finally done with this quest. Can anyone guess what happens next in the story? They couldn't possibly be getting yelled at again by Grandpa. Something about Grandpapa being very angry. Meow. 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 You're so fucking loud, bro. What do you want from me? What do you want from me? Just stop putting my hand in your mouth. I don't want to scratch your tongue. That's weird.
She spoke with the abhorrent god of chaos? What more evidence do we need? It makes all sense now. Why else would Bahamut choose Tasnavia as his place of return? It is all because of this girl!
Grandpa lost his raspy because he's angry.
She is the origin of all of our troubles. Perhaps it's even in her fault that the beastmen first converged on Tasnavia 20 years ago.
Grandpere, it is unfair to blame Prish for all of Tasnavia's misfortunes. It is because a Prish's heart is pure. That is why she is not controlled by the evil after touching the statue of Promathia. She only did such a foolish thing to save our nation. Why can't you understand this?
Save our nation? How am I supposed to believe this after what I've seen? If the Marsque remained, the cathedral theologians would have discovered the true reason behind this child's existence and the terrible things she's planning. Ugh, forgive me, Altana. I should have revealed everything to Nagmolada. It was my mistake to conceal what I knew to protect our city's image. He could have possibly led us to the truth about the true intentions of the abhorrent one.
Grandpapere, have you forgotten what the Cardinal Minstrel told us? She told us that Prish may have been born the abhorrent one, but she was reborn through the power of Altana.
And perhaps we should question the loyalty of Mildred Çᴑᴇs as well. What were her true intentions? I have recently heard rumors that the Sindorian Cathedral is attempting to capture her.
Who could have told you such things?
Who the hell are you?
Let me introduce myself. My name is ᴛᴇs and Ministel. I have been listening to your exchange for the past few moments.
Remember when his faceplate was purple? Remember when I told you that was very important? That was a very important, crucial detail?
This knight has been dispatched by the Order of Sindorian Cathedral to search out the missing Cardinal Mildred. He arrived here via the Duchy airship.
ᴛᴇs. I recall hearing that name once before when I visited Sandoria.
Ah, you must be the one who visited Madame Hinari, so you're already aware of the details of my mission. At the close of the Great War 20 years ago, the cathedral reliquary was robbed. Mildred Çᴑᴇs is believed to be involved with the theft of a large number of scrolls and scriptures. It is said that this loss ultimately drove the resigning of the Papsui, Much P. Couch, to his death. This is why the Sindorian Cathedral is adamant in locating the Cardinal.
Miss Mildred? You've gotta be kidding.
I know neither of her guilt nor innocence, and that's why I've been searching for anyone who remembers her. It looks as if I finally found someone who can give me some useful information. Let me take the girl. I can see that her presence has been quite a burden on you and your people.
Well, if this is what the cathedral desires, I am not one to stand in its way.
Grandpapa!
Oh yeah, don't worry. I was beginning to think that it's about time everybody learned the truth. Gotta do something, or people will continue to doubt and hate me.
Prish, but...
Hey, ḽūvērns! As much as I'd like to take you up on your offer on a free cruise to the kingdom, I'm gonna have to pass. I gotta go to the northern lands with these guys before I can do anything else. Likely to say, a promise is a promise.
Yes, we must hurry to the northern lands to assist the Junon diplomat, ḽāģ. The future of Vana'diel rides on this crucial mission. I understand your orders, Sir ḽūvērns, but there are more important issues that we first must address.
You are working with ḽāģ? I see.
I offer you this suggestion. Come to my airship and tell me what you know of Cardinal Mildred. When you've answered all of my questions, I shall personally fly you out to the northern lands. Can I assume that I, too, am welcome aboard your ship? As a messenger from the Eastern Dynasty, I request an audience with the Royalists. Understood. I will be waiting at the Sea Lion's Den. Lady Prish, I am pleased to find out that you are a woman of understanding. Now make your goodbyes and hurry to the docks. I got so pissed off the other week waiting for queues that I spent my money to level skip my red mage, not story, so I could solo them. Have I sinned? No. So, waiting for queues, where are you in the story, Cyber? Because you should be well enough into the story where you don't have to wait for queues anymore. Are you not at a point where you can use NPCs to do all of the dungeon stories? Or the story missions? Because I want to say, did they not backtrack all the way to Heavensward to access Truss in 14? Also, hi, Cyber. I probably should have taken it just a little. Okay, fine. There we go. I finished Realm Reborn on my second character recently, so I'm pretty much where I left off with my first character. I think Realm Reborn, they're still implementing Trust, right? So the stuff I had to queue was hard mode or Realm Reborn dungeons. Yeah, because I don't think they have Trust for Realm Reborn shit yet. I think they're still backtracking that. I didn't have to talk to anyone else before going through, right? No. But no, I can understand the DPS queue, especially for Logi stuff like that, is miserable. I have my sub re-upped right now, dude. If you need help, I can literally take you through all that shit. I can solo it for you if you want. They have NPCs for normal mode stuff, but the challenge instances and the hard mode dungeons don't. I see. Shut up. We will be departing shortly for the Sindorian Cathedral aboard Sir ḽūvērns' airship. I asked if you might accompany us, but they answered me with a hearty no. However, you need not worry, Perry. I will not take an eye off Lady Prish. And if by chance Sindoria breaks its promise and refuses to release her, I will do everything in my power to rescue the fair lady. However, if there is one thing we must worry about, it is the amount of time we are losing with all this sidetracking. We can only hope that the boy is not too far ahead of us. The airship is about to leave. Let us all board. Where is Lady Umiya? Is she not accompanying us?
I spoke with Umiya earlier and do not feel that she possesses any information of use to the kingdom. She is to remain here on the island. The elder would not even allow her to come see us off. He is quite worried about his granddaughter, isn't he? Yes, and I sense we're about to encounter much danger in our journey ahead. It is probably better that she stays here, for her own safety. So she's not coming. I guess this means I'll never see her again. Lady Krish, we all walk different paths in life. However, if this path points in the same direction, there's a good chance they will cross again. Yeah, but to tell you the truth, I'd rather spend the next few weeks with Umiya than I would with you. Lady Krish, there are some opinions better left unspoken. Well, I guess this is goodbye. Don't go falling off a cliff or get eaten by a buffalo or anything, because I won't be around to save your butts. Wait! Huh? What? Take me with you. I may still be of some use. I haven't told you the song that I learned from the Cardinal Niljan. I feel that the song may be an important clue to solving the mysteries that lie before us. Interesting. Very well. You may accompany us to ᴛᴇs. Did you hear that? Umiya and Krish, back together again on a trail of adventure. Krish, I'm so sorry. I know you already know this, but let me say it anyway. I do not have any special powers that you do. There's still so much I don't understand. However, there is one thing I know, and that is that I wish to travel with you and sing. Sing your song. It is you who introduced me to a world filled with song, and this is the only way I can repay you. Thanks, Umiya. Now, let's get moving. Barry, we'll wait for you at the ᴛᴇs Cathedral. Or you could just take me on the fucking airship, bro. You're not important enough to get a VIP ride, but you are important enough that we do need you to rendezvous with us at the cathedral, even though it's going to take you a week to get there. This is bullshit, man. No Kirk today? I checked earlier. Also, hi Tristan. I checked earlier to see if Astronomy Angel was streaming, Pokemon Dungeon, but I don't know if I got the timing wrong, or if I was misled. Oh, Astronomy just... Wait, did they start an hour ago? I feel like I checked earlier. Oh yeah, they just started. So... I know Kirk said they were supposed to start at 1. But it is currently almost 3:30. And they're supposed to be streaming for 3 hours? So there might not be any Reborn today. So here's what we'll do. We will... We'll start Chapter 5 real quick. And then... we have till like 10 past 7 realistically. Well, did you want to do more Biotic Factor then? Since I'm not going to be able to have time for Reborn today? Let me get Chapter 5 started. The airship carrying Krish Umiya just left for ᴛᴇs. Someday, maybe I'll be lucky enough to ride off in an airship off the island. Someday. Let me go talk to Piss Ass Grandpa real quick. And then I'll switch modes.
Because I had an itty bitty little inkling that this might ended up what was happening. Just because of time differences and such. So I'll have to talk to Kirk in terms of how he wants to go about it, if we want to change the time that we do Pokemon Reborn on Saturdays. Just to accommodate both setups. Because realistically, if Kirk wants to start before Astronomy Angel streams, and that way we can get like 2 or 3 hours of Reborn, and then he can go do Pokemon Dungeon, then that might be what we end up doing. So instead, it'll be Pokemon Reborn 12 to 3, and then final 3 to 6. We'll see. I'll talk to him about it. What's up, bitch? Melaro, or Perry, would I be correct in assuming that you have encountered the fearsome Mithrin Sin Hunters in your adventures? I've crossed a path. A short while ago, a Sin Hunter arrived in the Safehold. She appears to be in search of Cardinal Mildred. I explained to her that the Cardinal's whereabouts have been unknown to us since the isolation following the Great War. Apparently, the Sin Hunter had learned about Krish from her conversations with others in the Safehold and insisted on meeting her. But after discovering that Krish was not presently in Tasnavia, she demanded to see Krish's room instead. Whatever could she be searching for in Krish's quarters? I do hope that this matter will not bring upon misfortune upon our already beloved community. So you let a stranger ransack her room? Brother? That's not suspicious to you? You may get this cutscene. So Umia truly left with Krish. Perhaps there was nothing that an old man such as myself could have done to prevent it. I will not allow you to go tagging along with the abhorrent one. I will not allow it.
Grandpere, you know just as well as I do. There's nothing abhorrent about Krish. And I can no longer ignore the problems that loom before us. Goodbye, Grandpere.
Umia! I did everything I could to provide for my friends and family in this cursed place. I never realized that my actions were only tying them down. Good talk, Grandpa. Good talk. Alright, Port Baston, start chapter 5. If you go to Port Baston without talking, you'll get only a cutscene of Deliverance and surprise. Okay. That's fine. I'm fucking Gingy, I swear. I need to talk some people into reinstalling D2. I'm at a point where matchmaking is disabled unless I want to do foil for new activities. I told you, I'm waiting on it to be dirt cheap, because I'm not paying to do. Chapter 5. The Return Home. That's crazy. This doesn't look like Sindori at all.
Why, this isn't...
Huh? This ain't Sendoria. I thought we were going to the cathedral.
Smooth move there, Luby. You look all smart and stuff, but you really ought to get yourself a compass. Come on, admit it. You took a wrong turn back there, didn't you?
No, we are in the right place we're supposed to be. Fast off. However, we must have arrived slightly ahead of schedule, as I do not see our welcome party. That is no matter. Let us be off to the metalworks. Crazy, that. We'll go here. Alright, we started chapter 5. I'm parking myself outside of Cid's home. And we will do chapter 5 next time. Which will probably take all of stream to be able to do. So we're down to doing chapter 5 on Monday, chapter 6, 7 on Wednesday, and then finishing up Saturday. Which is still good. Still good. We're still on time. It's fine. I'm gonna park. I'm gonna throw the ads on. I'm gonna stretch. And then we're gonna try not to go die to mutated dogs.